My name is the Reverend John Flamsteed. I am a young genius. Use your imagination. I am 19 years old. I said use your imagination. I am a brilliant mathematician. As I said, use your imagination. I, John Flamsteed, the Reverend John Flamsteed, will draw the map of the night sky for you, King Charles II. But first, please, may I have a primary arc telescope? Too expensive? I understand, King Charles II. You've spent 520 quid on the observatory, but you've got no money left to spend it on a telescope. I, John Flamsteed, will buy the telescope myself. I will install it in your royal observatory. Problem. When this building was designed, it had never designed an observatory before, because this is the first observatory that ever existed. So he made Sir Christopher Wren made one fundamental error. If you're going to observe the sky, you want to look directly upwards. Yes, with the telescope. Yeah, this building has a roof on it, so this building is completely useless. So Mr. Flamsteed took his primary arc telescope that he built bought himself, and he installed it in a shed in the garden over there. And it's about where that bizarre piece of sculpture is over there. That's right, that's where it was. Don't bother, look, it's not there any longer. But that's where it was. And this is the clever bit. Mr. Flamsteed put down a line on the surface of the Earth, and that was his reference point to come back to. So he knew where it started and where he was going to come back to the next day. And he called it a meridian. Yeah, you thought I'd lost the plot, didn't you? Yeah, well that's why it's called a meridian, yeah. And the first meridian was there. And that became the epicenter of time and space, the primary meridian, 0 degrees longitude!
Yay!
Yeah. All right, fine. Let us remind ourselves what a meridian is. A meridian is a line, but it's an imaginary line. It's in your head, yeah? Drawn on the surface of the Earth, goes from one point all the way around the world and comes back to the same point. So that line went from there in Greenwich up to Chingford, Cleethorpes, North Pole. Yeah, down the other side of the world, past the equator, down into the southern hemisphere, past the island of Fiji. Hello, Fiji. Nice to have you with us. Good. Then down to Antarctica. Say hello to David Attenborough. Hello, David. Then back up the other side, past the equator again. Yeah, up onto the south coast of Lewis, past the Hare and Billet roundabout about there, and before you know where you are, it's tapping on the shoulder again. It's come back again. Now, of course, the meridian itself doesn't move. Everything else moves around the meridian. That's the clever thing about meridians. They don't move. Yeah? But talking of moving, we're going to move on now to the second astronomer royal, a bloke by the name of Edmund Halley.